Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you so very much for joining me again today for another journal spread. The one thing I really like about doing these journal spreads is that they're good filler videos. Like maybe when it's my off pay week, or if it's the middle of the month where I don't have a currently and I don't have a planner. These are just good, out of the box type of videos. Anyway, so the other thing that I have started dabbling in, and when I mean dabbling, I mean like I'm just so far not even there. But it's just something that has always interested me. And believe it or not, it's a lot freaking harder than I thought it was going to be. I will be very honest with you. So, as many of you know, when I went on my last, shopping me day, I bought this journal. It's cute. I bought it at Walmart. I ripped the back of it, ripping off the sticker. It's got little strawberries on it. Anyway, so I wanted to use this to try to start to learn how to junk journal. And I will be very honest, junk journaling is a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I thought, man, you just put junk on a page and you're done. But I really started thinking about, what was I struggling with? Why was I finding it so difficult? And I think one of the reasons why I was finding this so difficult to do is because these junk journals are not supposed to be perfect. They're not supposed to be absolutely balanced. They're not supposed to be perfectly aligned with colors. And I think that's one of the things that I really struggled with. I mean, it's a good thing. Do not get me wrong, because you can junk journal and just, I don't want to say not care, but just kind of be like real creative freedom. Maybe that's the word that I'm looking for, is to really be able to be, like, all right, this does not have to balance. One side of the page does not have to match the other side of the page. I mean, I don't think that junk journaling is a good idea for anybody that has even the slightest bit of OCD, because it will drive you insane. So anyway, I love a challenge. I have always been one to accept a challenge. So it is going to take me a long time, but I like the challenge of not having this to be a perfect journal. So very much so when I do my planner spreads, everything is, everything is very balanced. Everything is in boxes. I have that color on this side and this color. Everything is very well kind of put together. So I've been watching a lot of junk journaling planner YouTube videos. And at one point I had to turn it off just because I couldn't take the junk, and not even calling it junk. I couldn't take the fact that everything was just so random. But after I really started looking at them, it's randomly beautiful. Does that make sense? I think for me, the junk journal is going to be a very long process. And but I like the idea of having that type of random creative expression. You know what I mean? So anyway, I attempted to do my first one the other day, and this sucker took me, I swear to God, it took me like 2.5 hours, because I kept taking it apart, wanting it to be perfect. And I'm like, it's not supposed to take this long. But after a while, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm not kidding you. This little spread took me almost 2.5 hours because I was trying to make everything balanced. And then I finally said, stop, just stop. This is not what junk journaling is really about. So anyway, so this is my first attempt at a junk journal. Okay, you're like, why does it say thank you? So this is literally just random crap that I had sitting in my office. Literally just random stuff. I have so much more to learn, and I'm so interested in learning. These were butterflies that I had bought, I don't even know, years and years ago. So anyway, the theme to this one is Mother's Day 2025. So all I did was take some things that I had gotten for Mother's Day, and this is how it came out. Obviously, it's driving me insane to look at because it's not balanced. It's very random, but I wanted to go out of my way to make it that way. I found a whole box of, I didn't even remember when I bought these whole box of like decorative scissors to cut, you know what I mean, to cut the edges and stuff. So anyway, this is just vellum. So my daughter Gianna, both my daughters got me flowers for Mother's Day. They sent me flowers. So this is from Gianna's bouquet, and then these are carnations from Callie's bouquet. So these are they're glued in there. There's not anything special about them, but I found these butterflies and I just put them in there. Oh no, it came off. See what I mean? This is the other thing that I have to learn. I have to learn how to secure all this stuff in my journal. So yeah, now the only thing I have to be very, very careful about. Okay, I'll secure that later. This is metal, so I just put it in here and I bent it back. So maybe I should have secured it with something else. See what I mean? I have a lot to learn. And the other thing that I don't like about this is this has got freaking glitter on it. All right. Let me put this in here just so that it doesn't, oh, I put slits in it, that's why. Okay. All right, well, we'll fix that a little bit better. Maybe I'll glue it down. Anyway, so this here, I made a pocket. Apparently pockets and tucks. I'm learning all the terminology when it comes to journaling, when it comes to junk journaling. So apparently they make a lot of pockets. They do it out of envelopes. They've got like tuck spaces and signatures and all of this other stuff. So anyway, these are the cards that went with the flowers. And then I randomly, I don't even know where these came from, but it just said thank you. I guess it's just for me thanking my kids for this. And these get tucked in there. And that's it. I made one little pocket and that's it. So anyway, this is my very first attempt at literally junk journaling using anything that I literally just had in my office. So I'm going to try it again. I did save some YouTube videos that I want to be able to, to make some more of. I think I'm going to do one. I'm going to go through this and kind of use this as my experimental type of journal. But I want to go through and make one for my mom and then one for my dad. My mom was in love with Mickey Mouse. So I want to do one Mickey Mouse themed, and then I want to talk to my brothers and sisters and have them send me stories, things that reminded them of mom or stories that they had about mom. And I want to fill the junk journal up with stories about them and my mom. And then I'm also going to do the same thing with my dad, being a police officer. I'm going to make that one police themed. And then I'm going to talk to my family about any ideas that they want to share, or stories that they want to share. But like I said, this was a lot harder than I really thought that it was going to be. And I was YouTubing yesterday or this morning how to make your own cover, because I know it gets very bulky. I mean, it gets really bulky, and this little spine is just not going to do it. So I was researching about how to make your own cover and how to, you know what I mean? I mean, they sew like pages into it, and I'm not going to sew, but I'll figure out other ways to put, you know what I mean, pages into a junk journal and have them stay. But anyway, so I think the only other thing that I have to be especially careful about is not to go crazy buying a lot of things, because that will be very detrimental to me, because I have a habit of doing that. When I find something I really like, I have to go out and just buy everything. And I think us as crafters, I've heard a lot of people say that once they find something that they really like to do. So I think what I'll do for right now is I will just use this as a like practice, practice making tucks and, pockets and flip things and all of these waterfalls and things that they make. But so, yeah, so that's going to be my, not that I don't have enough to freaking do, right? That's going to be my next endeavor. How about that? That's going to be my next endeavor. But anyway, this was just my first attempt at doing it. I may look back at this in a couple years. I may end up not liking doing this at all. But I just thought it was something different, something other than just putting stickers on a page, and just try to really engage in being a lot more three-dimensional creative. So anyway, yeah, you guys will see some more when it comes to that, but I don't want to post any videos yet because I don't feel absolutely even remotely ready to put any type of anything like that out on the internet. Oh, hell no. Those poor, Hither and Jan is one. I've been watching her a lot. The Paper Outpost, I think, is the other one, and the Paper Source, I think, is another one. Those ladies will take a look at that and be like, what the hell is she doing? So anyway, today we're just going to jump into something I do now, which is another journal spread. Yes. And today I think we'll just go a little retro. We are going to use the Retro Babe sticker book from Live Love Posh. I think this is freaking adorable. I did a video of this in my giveaway planner. I don't even know if I posted this video or not. I don't think I have. So we'll give you guys a little sneak peek. Yeah. So we did one that looks like this of, I think this came out really cute. I'm really happy with this one. So anyway, see, junk journaling is not like this, where you have all your boxes here. That's not junk journaling at all. So it's a whole different mindset, a completely different mindset. But anyway, so I think in today's video, I think I used this one already. I don't even know which one I want to use. I think maybe we will go... I think we'll go with this one. We may combine a couple of these, but I do like these flowers and these rainbows. So we'll do some of these, and then we'll throw in a couple, you know what I mean, of these type of icons. That'll be good. Yeah. So let me take out that page. We'll take out that page. And then if I want to come here, we'll take out this page. Why not? Let's just do all 3 pages that I've already used. Okay. I don't even know. Have I used that in here before? I thought I did. I don't know, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did a journal spread with it. I think I did. I think maybe I did a journal spread with it. Okay. All right. Let's see where we want to go with this. I kind of like that. Okay, we're going to go that way. So let's go that one there. Let's go that one there. I don't even know if this is going to be centered. Let's go that one there. Hey, that's not too bad. Perfect. Okay, now boxes. That's the only thing. I don't think that this has boxes. This reminds me of the Jetsons. I don't know why. I'm going to figure out a way to use this. It reminds me of the Jetsons. I don't know why. Remember that old cartoon? And this is all she has, is just this one page. That is so random. No, this doesn't have boxes in it. All right, we'll just use Rainbow Basics from California. That is so freaking funny. All right, what do we want to use here? Let's use this. Do I want to put anything up here? Do we want to do rainbows up there, or do we want to do rainbows on the side? Because these rainbows and these rainbows are different. Oh, here, how about if we do this? Let's put that up there. And then let's put this here. And do some corner pieces there. There we go. That at least gives it something up here. All right, let's get some boxes in before I start. You know what? Since this is pretty groovy, we are not going to go straight today. If we're going to go random and groovy, we're going to go random and groovy. How about that? Here, let's get a red one. We're just going to throw them down and see what happens. Can you guys see? All right, let's see what other color we got. There's no teal in there. Okay, so we're not going to go teal. There is this color blue. It is different from these though. Let's see. We do have this dark color blue that's not in there at all. What about purple? Oh yeah, we do have purple. So we're going to throw purple down. Oh, we can do pink. I'm going to throw pink down. What else do we got? There's black. There's no black in here. Okay. So these are the basic colors we have to work with. That's too close. Purple. Yep. See, I am perfecting not being perfect. Maybe I want to do a big box there. Let's do a big purple box. There we go. All right, what other colors here? Does she have orange? I need a blue. I may end up using that blue. Oh, there's orange. Here we go. Let's use use the orange box there. Okay, we're almost done with boxes. And I want one more. All right, where's that blue? We're just going to use it. I know it's a little brighter than what these are, but hey man, with those colors, whatever. How about just that? There we go. That's all we're gonna do. That's groovy and random. Now this kind of random, I don't mind. This random bothers me. Isn't that so weird? So this is the last one that I just did. I don't even think that I posted this video because I don't like this at all. And these type of random boxes that look like this bother the hell out of me. This doesn't bother me. That is just so weird. Odd, 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 odd. Okay, let's get flowers in here because you gotta have groovy flowers, man. All right, let's see. Be happy. We could use this one. It says groovy. Groovy, man. Bloom. All right, we got to put a roller skate in there. Sorry. Okay. Let's put a cassette tape in there because how about good vibes? I want something that's here. How about retro babe? That's cool. I need something a little bit more substantial. There we go. There we go. All right, what else do we have? We have a peace sign. Peace, man. Peace out. No. There we go. Okay. What else do we got? I need maybe we take off groovy and we take flower power. Oh yeah, I like that better. And then we can take groovy and put it there. Oh yeah, I like that. Like that. Good vibes. Cute. Where's the book? Disco made me do it. How about sunglasses? Cool. How about almost done? I think this one, it says, let's roll. Do I like that there? Not really. But we can put it there. That's much better. Okay, I need something right here. Ooh. Peace, man. Peace out. Good, so almost every box has got some type of something on it. This is the cutest sticker book ever. How about some random cherries? I think I'm good. I think that's plenty. I think it came out cute. Kind of random, but not annoyingly random. Is that a word? Annoyingly random. That's what we got. That's what we got for today. My unannoyingly random Retro Babe journal spread. Thanks, everybody. I do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. Like, subscribe, share with family and friends. Hit the notification bell, and we'll see you guys again in another video. Have a great day.